Hey, it's Sunday. I'm in the shop, not working on any machinery. Going out to celebrate. My birthday's tomorrow, but that's a work day. So my wife and I and my son and his girlfriend are going out to eat in just a few hours. But I want to show you something and talk to you a little bit, right? Some of you that are new to the channel, I do everything in the shop. I work on Mustangs, trucks, whatever, machinery, everything. And I'll also show you how I do certain things in my shop. Well, I've neglected the shop during the summer because it's been so hot. Not in the shop, but working outside and all. So I've decided to get back into finishing the inside of the shop because I'm also going to extend the shop in the back and start learning how to do machine shop work myself. And that'll be a journey in itself that you'll be part of. Because a lot of the old smaller machine shops are starting to disappear. Anyway, back to what we're doing today. Let me show you. Remember the bar that I had custom made? Well, I stained the top of it, and now I am going to do some tricks on the bottom of it because of my artist capabilities or whatever. But that'll be another video to show you how I did that. And I'll just show you where I'm at, okay? Now, what I'm doing now is if you've got a shop or you're building something and you've got a bench, I don't care if the bench is made out of plywood because my other benches on the side here are plywood with a wood 1x2 edge wrapped around it. And I use the same product, and in 3 years of dropping stuff, banging stuff, this stuff is fantastic, and it's about $25 to $28 at Home Depot, but I'll put it on a link off of Amazon in case you're somewhere you can't find it. It's made by Varathane. It's called triple thick polyurethane, and it's a water-based one, right? So you can clean up your brushes or anything that spills on with water. But you put it on thick with a brush. Let me take this and show you. And you might get scared when you first put it on because it looks blue. As it dries, it changes color and it goes to clear. And they got this in a satin gloss. I use, this here is clear gloss. And I think they also have, they may have a flat. Don't hold me to that. I'm going to use the satin. And this here I'm using for the top is gloss. I like a gloss shiny top. So if you're building a bar or something like that, or a workbench, I just covered the entire top of this, and I used maybe, look, you can see where the lip is right here. So yeah, I used hardly anything out of this quart to do this. You put one coat on, let me show you here, because you need to know this. Hold on. And also, if you're flipping furniture or something like that, this is great stuff for the tops. Because, people put stuff on it. Let me turn the camera around. If it will. All right. You see, I told you the blue, it's drying. And as it dries, the blue goes away. Now, in 2 hours, this will be ready enough for me to lightly sand it off with like 220 to any nibs or any little bumps. I can knock it with 220. Put another coat. I'm going to put 3 coats, and that's what I do on my workbenches. So I'm going to let this sit for 2 hours. I may even wait till tomorrow, and then knock it off real lightly, put another coat on it. But the trick to it is, when you're putting your coats on, you start at one end, and you don't use your brush back and forth. One way. And then you take a last final one when you got it all coated and drag it all the way to the end. All right, now this is it's thick, so it's self-leveling. So at first you'll see brush marks, and then the brush marks float away. All right, so I've already done these edges. So, and it sucks in, trust me, it will suck in. And this has only been on for about 5 minutes. On the side here, hold on, the blue's gone already, see? And I also use the Varathane stains. I know you're looking at it and go, good Lord, what is that color there? I do a little trick with this too. And let me turn this around so you can see. I will show you the completed project in another video. Maybe next week I'll get this stupid thing done. But now you're looking at I wanted a contrast, but you're saying to yourself, man, that's ugly as hell. When I turn this around, you'll see what happens. Did this on the wall already with the stains. That ugly color is a maple. And then I thin down like it's a dark, dark, dark brown. I thin it down to a wash to give the walls an old time look. You know, like an old warehouse shop or old machine shop. And that's where we're at, right? So I'll show you the colors so someone don't ask you, what colors are there? Take this up here. The ugly color is a Verathane Colonial Maple. The dark color you see on top, Kona. Now this stain, I've worked with a lot of stains through the years. I'm not a professional painter or whatever. I used to be a car painter, but that stain goes on, it just covers, and you wipe it off. It penetrates, and if it's a non-penetrating type wood that's hard to stain, that stuff works, right? Depends how much you rub it off. Now, I found with that stain, what I'll do on this ugly color, like you see there, I will take that stain in a little cup, I'll thin it down with paint thinner to where it's almost a wash, and I'll go in all the cracks, and it'll make it look like it did on the other part. It'll age it for me. Inside here, we're gonna go really dark, all right? Hold on a second. So when this is completely done, I'll show you it all done in another shop video. And when I go to finish these walls over here, this is my last real wall right here where the bar is going to be. I got to finish putting the insulation in it and finish mounting the TV and stuff. I'll show you that in a separate one, how I do those walls. But when I'm done with this next week, you'll see it in a real quickie. And just want to say thank you guys. I've been going through a lot of whatever. Some of you guys that follow the channel know what happened. All right, and I'm 63 years old today. I want to have a little fun with my family, and I want to relieve some stress. All right, so hold on, and we'll go back to my magic office, and I will show you who won the t-shirt this week. And from the bottom of my heart, the guys that sent me comments and stuff, I really appreciate it. You've been holding this old man together. All right, so one old guy to some of you older guys, and to you young guys. I got to tell you something. I made a short the other day of my son working on a piece of machinery. And the short says I'm starting to take a step back, which I am. Rather than me always being in control of the repairs, I'm taking 2 steps back, telling him what it needs to be done, and he does the repair. And then I get a nasty ass comment. I didn't appreciate it, but that's the YouTube world, all right? So, I love you guys, and I appreciate everything you do. And hang on, we'll see who won. All right, we're back in the office. I'm about to hit the random comment raffle picker for the t-shirt. So let me turn this around. All right, let's see who won. Joe Hamill, 3007. You won the t-shirt. I'll make your on your comment that you won on, I'll give you the email. You tell me what size and where to send it to. All right? Thanks, guys. God bless you. See you next weekend.